Yo, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody? You know who it is. It's your man Brown back in the building with what? Another video. Mocha Man on a mission. On a mission. Did I say on a mission? On a mission. Mocha Man on a mission, live and direct with another video. Now, you guys, real quick here, just want to talk about, some music and the importance of music. Came back from the Disney Hall today. I saw the Inner City Youth Orchestra of Los Angeles. This is their second time performing at the Disney Hall, and this is a group of young people. Like the name of it, the Inner City Youth Orchestra Los Angeles. Okay, so these are kids that don't have don't grow up with a spoon in their mouth. Okay, silver spoon, and they performed and they were fantastic. I mean, they were great last year, but even better this year. And one of the reasons that I want to make a lot of money, that I am committed to making a lot of money, is so that I can support organizations like that. I mean, I definitely want to be able to write a check, and help an organization like that, to operate and be funded for the year. Uh, I mean, these kids were great, man. They were great. I mean, the first half of the program was classical music. I think it was like some Rimsky-Korsakov. Uh, Beethoven. They played the last part before the intermission was Beethoven's Fifth. Played the whole thing. It was fantastic. And so often we don't even hear the entire piece. So it's always nice to hear it. And then the second half, after intermission, was a tribute to Michael Jackson. And so, they played renditions of, some of his most popular songs. And then they had like a youth choir that came in and they sang. And then they had some kids come out that danced, you know what I mean? That were, very good at, I guess Michael Jackson's style. They even had, all the get up and everything. So there was about four kids that came out, uh, looking and dancing like Michael Jackson. And they were awesome, man. They were off the chain. And, I like seeing that because, that reminds me, it takes me back to when I was a kid. I mean, music uh, is extremely important, at least for me, because it created such a desire in me to want to learn and to move forward and to strive for something, you know. And any young person that grows up without, feeling something like that, passionate about something and something that's challenging, and yet something that they want to get better at. I mean, that kid's just being, he's being cheated in his existence if he doesn't have something like that. And the arts are so important to me for that. I, when I graduated, it was like the first year that they'd taken music out of the schools, right? Because I graduated in 1988. All right, so 87, that was the year that they took the music out of the schools. And I mean, look at the shit that we have now. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of what goes on right now is just the fact that kids don't have outlets for their creative energy. We are all creative beings, right? We come from a creator, and therefore we're all creative. And kids need to have that kind of outlet. I mean, whether it be dance, whether it be the visual arts. I used to paint and draw. I did that too. So whatever it is, however that creative spark needs to be expressed, it needs an outlet for that. And any human that does not have that outlet met, satisfied in some kind of way, will act out. You know what I mean? And I'm just gung ho about it. So I definitely want to support that organization and do all I can for them to help them grow. You know, thing about music, for me, and then I'll be done here. Uh, what music did for me, right? I mean, I got to a point with music where I was just very passionate about it, and that's all that I wanted to do. And when you get that fire lit in you, I mean, no one has to tell you to practice or to, work on your assignments and things like that. I mean, you know, when I first took music as a kid, my mom would have to tell me, hey, you need to practice and this, that, and the other. And, and that's what it was because it wasn't in me like that. But around, I don't know, about age 12, 13, thereabouts, I just got really passionate about it. And she never had to tell me to practice from that point on. I mean, if anything, go to bed, stop practicing and go to bed. You know what I mean? And what music does for you, it created a focus for me and instilled in me a very strong discipline that has stayed with me and followed me, all these years. And kids need to have that. I mean, that is just a huge life skill that the arts bring, to any individual. A lot of people don't grow up with, you know, the kind of discipline necessary to become successful. And, music and the arts do that for you very early on. So, powers that be know what they're doing by taking the arts out of the schools. And so we have to do everything we can to return that. So, I'm doing my part. I'm definitely going to be supporting these organizations. So anyway, guys, that's my day. That's what happened today. And look them up, Inner City Youth Orchestra of Los Angeles. That's Iceola, what it's called. And check them out, man. The kids are incredible. And you'll be seeing me, there interacting with them and doing what I can for them. Just stay tuned. See what happens. All right. Just see what happens. So that's it, guys. Thanks for listening. It's your man. It's the Mocha Man on a mission. Got to get these chips so I can help these kids, man. All right. Steve Brown back in the building. I'll talk with you guys tomorrow. Peace. And I'm out.